Hey YouTubers, Frank here. Uh, we're going to take a look at cleaning slugs today. Now I've already made this video once, had it all the footage done, and something happened to one of my cards, and that kind of explains the problems I've been having with my camera. It completely went away. So I'm going to remake this and just give you a quick idea of how I cleaned or how I clean my pellets, which I've just kind of started doing. Not pellets, slugs. Works with pellets too. How I started doing it, and give you an idea, and then we'll take a look at some range footage and maybe some targets at the end. So stick with us. All right, so the way I've been doing it is with a sonic cleaner, but you don't need one of these. You can use just a bowl and put your pellets in there, put some water and some dish soap or something like that, and just kind of swish them around and clean them and then rinse them. I like the sonic cleaner because I can put them in there for, I don't know, 15 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever. I just turn it on, I go about doing my business, and then I come back and they're nice and clean, and it does a very good job. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So basically all I do is, well, let me get this thing set up. Hold on. Okay, so I have two of these. This is my smaller one. I bought this one years and years and years ago, and then I have a larger one. And I use them a lot more now than I used to. Excuse me. But this one works great for pellets, or slugs. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to fill it up with water and put some Dawn dish soap, what I've already done in here because I've already cleaned some slugs in here. I got this basket, and it just stays in there. And then I'm just going to take, you can take a tin of pellets or a little tube here of, these are 40 grain Patriots. And I'm just going to pour them in there. It's 150. Set that aside. And I'm going to set this for 30 minutes. I may not go 30 minutes, but I'll set it for 30 minutes. So put the lid on. I don't even use any of the heat. This has got a heater built into it. I don't even use any heat, just water and dish soap. And we're going to come back as soon as this is done, and I'll show you the next part of the process. All right, these have been going for about 25 minutes or so. We're just going to stop them. I usually run them for 30, but a little bit pressed for time today. So all we're going to do is take these out, give them a little swish here, and they're all right down here in this basket, and we're going to take it outside. I don't know how this is going to work because I'm using my phone for a screen. We're going to take this outside and probably make you guys all dizzy. Whoop. And just like that, you went for a ride. Whoop. And I'm losing pellets now, or slugs. All right, let's just set them right here. Get you set right here. Hopefully you can see that because I can't can't see the screen. Hold on. Got this going the complete wrong direction. Let's get you turned around here. Right there. And we're just going to rinse these off. A little low pressure water. All we're trying to do is get the soap off of them. This basket's a little bit big mesh. Actually, these 40 grainers are kind of staying in the right spot. Sometimes they fall out, so be careful of that. There's all my slugs. And that's really all you need. It's like 95 degrees out here today, so that water in that hose was plenty warm. Lost one slug there. All right, I'm gonna go back in and hopefully don't make you all dizzy again. in here. And get you over here on the other table. And stand by. I left my phone out there. I don't know why every time I pick this thing up it turns a different direction, but you know, it's a matter of getting used to this camera. This is a Insta360 camera, so it's a little bit different. All right, so got slugs in there, and all we're going to do is just put them out. And kind of move them around. Get them dried up a little bit. I'm going to leave them out here to dry anyway and come back to them. I got some stuff going on today, but let's get some dryer towels going on here. These over here. Get rid of those. And I'm just going to get these kind of wiped off. They'll dry faster. Not that it makes any difference for today, but. And what I do is I just kind of spread them out so they're kind of all one layer. Actually got the air conditioner going here, up here, so that dry air will dry them off, but like I said, I'm not gonna be doing too much. This is just to show you guys what's happening. So we're gonna leave these and we're gonna let them dry, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I lube them up. Okay, we're back. Got some dry pellets here, or some dry slugs here. I always want to call them pellets. Dry slugs, and we're gonna put a little lube on them. You don't want a lot of lube. If you get a lot of lube on them, you could actually diesel your gun, and that would cause your ammunition to go fast, super fast, which you don't want because it's hard on a lot of things. Basically, you're firing oil under compression, kind of like a diesel vehicle. So all I have is a couple of paper towels here, and kind of doubled them up so they're kind of strong. Hopefully they don't go everywhere. And I'm going to get these kind of on one side to start with, and I'm going to use ballistol. This is what I clean my air gun with. So if there's a little bit of that residue left, it'll be fine. So I just put a little on that side. I'm going to move these over there. I hate the smell of this stuff. It stinks. To me, anyway. I'm going to put a little over there. That's plenty, right? That's probably more than you need. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of let's try to do it this way a little bit. All you're doing is getting just a tiny bit on there. Rolling it over that paper towel that has a ballistol on it. So make sure that everything gets kind of rolled around. Don't put too much on it, but you do want to get a little bit on every one of the slugs. Oops, lost one. And you'll know after you look at them, they're kind of shiny. You may not be able to see that on the video, but you can tell there's a little shine to them. They used to be kind of dull looking. So that's it. That's all you need. I'm going to put them in I might put them in this. Got this marked for some other slugs, but maybe I'll throw them in this for now. And make sure that I've already used this for slugs, so it's cleaned out. But make sure that you wipe that out. Make sure there's nothing in there. You put your pellets back in the tin. Make sure you wipe that out a little bit. Maybe with you know, a piece of paper with some Valsol or something on it, and then just throw them in there and you're ready to shoot. So we'll take these out to the range and we'll see how they do. You know, I don't expect any miracles, but what I'm hoping is maybe they'll shoot a little bit better. Who knows? People claim it does. I'm going to find out for myself. What I am hoping is that it will keep a tiny bit of oil, a film of oil in the barrel, and make it easier to clean. So I'm going to try to clean my rifle a little bit more. It does seem to be getting dirty. So although I have, yep, I already said it over there. I do have a slug liner for it, which probably will be my next video or a couple videos away. We're going to put that slug liner in and take it out to the range, and we're going to shoot some of these clean pellets. Some of these 40 grainers should be just right for these 40 grainers, and then I'm still going to shoot the 34.9 Nielsen's because I like them and they've been good to me. So I just ordered a bunch of them, so we'll have those coming. They should be here this next week, and hopefully we'll get back out on the squirrels. So hang with us. We're going to head to the range. Probably ought to shoot a few of these through it before I shoot a group, because usually what happens is if you change targets, or I'm sorry, change slugs with a different composition, then I'm lost here. Then sometimes it'll make a difference. So let me shoot a few here, see what happens. I'm shooting a little bit lower, so let's come up about a mil. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go fix that target. That one is barely hanging on. Let's try this turkey on the other side of the brush. Probably have to hold up about 1.5 mils. I'm gonna do a headshot. Yeah, a little bit low, so I'll go up just a touch more. A little high, so 1.5 mils. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's shoot a group. All right. Let's see. Bottom of sighter target 2. Don't shoot too low. That one didn't. Ooh, that's not so pretty. Huh. Let's try left of. Let's just shoot on 1. I mean, that's why I put them up there, right? So. Nope, there's more here. Alright, those don't shoot nearly as good as the Nielsen's. I suspect that they're a little bit long for the twist in this gun, and they might shoot a lot better with the slug liner and a faster twist. So I'm going to revisit those. Those averaged 944 and had a standard deviation of 2.4, an extreme spread of 8.2. So, you know, maybe out farther, I guess. Okay, back from the range. I don't see any huge improvements as far as accuracy. Certainly not any worse. So I think I shot a 605, 635, 0.635 or something like that prior to the cleaning when I was testing those slugs out. This one in particular, I have a couple of groups here. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. This is a 5-shot group with the Nielsen's. The 40 grainers, they just don't shoot good in that standard liner. I'm hoping they'll shoot in the slug liner, which I happen to have right here. I'll be putting that in here next day or so. But this one I would say is right around 0.675. So that one's actually a little bit bigger, larger than the previous one before cleaning. But this one here is better. And that one's going to measure you can see that 570. So that's this group right here, 5-shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 570, so just over a ½ inch at 50 yards. This is a 50-yard target. You can see some of these other ones that are around here were not so good. So, and those were the 40 grainers. But the new liner, I'm hoping, I hope so. They're kind of spendy. Hoping the new liner will shoot the 40 grainers and the 34.9 grainers really well. We'll see. So I will clean that thing and put it in the gun and head out to the range. Got all the pellets cleaned and lubed. So we'll see what happens. So stick with us. Appreciate you guys coming by. Hopefully this helps you in some way. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Hey, leave us a comment.